Hello guys, what's up? I'm Turtle and this is another look at Need for Speed. And I just want to say this is kind of a corrective video from the last video where I talked about the card system and how slow it was to progress and all the different problems that I had with it. And almost immediately after that video, there was an update of it was like 4 point something gigs on my Xbox. So I went and played, and I had to go look at actually the Need for Speed, the EA's like webpage to go see what actually had been changed. And wow, that hurt. So I found that they changed the way the card system works a bit. I think for the better. Let me talk about it a bit from the card shop actually, or from the whatever it's called, tune-up shop. So one of the things that my complaint was sometimes you just wouldn't get an actual upgrade. You'd have like level, you know, 1 stock stuff, and you'd get a new car, and you'd try and go do a race, and you'd not be able to beat it because you couldn't buy better statted cards, which was a pain and very slow process to level up from a level 1 car. Now when you get to the part where you can buy cars that start at like 200 and something, it's not as big an issue when you start out with all stock gear, all like just the gray non-branded stock stuff. You have enough speed generally to do drifting and stuff in a car that comes like this one came at I think about 250 with all level 10 cards, which I mean, you did have to pay money for these cars at the dealership, and you did have to spend time making that money, so that kind of sucks. But you know, like, I don't know, they did some changes, and how it reads is basically they made it so you get more money from events that you win, and then they made it so the upgrade shop should have some higher level cards than what your car currently has equipped. I'd say between, like, if you have level 10 cards like I have here, you should see level 12 to 13, which that's what I see there. Once you've gotten all of those slots, like I need to get a head, and ECU, and a gearbox. So if I could find a gearbox that's better, that's a lot more stats because it finishes a bonus set for me. So again, I gotta spend 20,000 to buy that part. Then what do I need? ECU. There's a 12. Was that the one I needed? A head? Yeah, head. There's a 12 here, so I'll buy the head. Which I think that changes my set bonus, does it? Yeah, that changed one of my set bonuses to a different one. And then ECU, so it doesn't matter what color I get for ECU now. I think I have a blue, so it's fine. But now, I have gotten some of the higher upgrades that I can get right now. I could get a level 13 block. But so I think it kind of averages the cards that you have, and then now I'll pretty much have to wait 10 minutes to buy more cards, so I can go do races in the meantime and make more money to do this. Or I could go to the trade-in system and I could pick a perk or a brand or the piece of gear that I actually want to get the upgrade for, and then it does the slot machine. Okay, right? That's still not my favorite part of this, but that is the way to get the best cards, specifically for like drag racing cars and race cars. You're gonna want speed and acceleration stats over like jump and brake. Like, you're not gonna need brakes in a drag race, so speed and acceleration cards rather are very important. And so you are going to be trying to use some of your reroll stats to get some of those, and that is, you know, the only way to still upgrade a car. I wish they would add another way, but they didn't yet. And maybe hopefully they'll take some more input and realize that it'd be nice to just combine cards and say I have a really good, like this one with 2 things, or you can get some of them with 3 perks on it, the brakes and acceleration there on the pink card. Say I've got one that's acceleration, speed, and NOS, and I want to just keep that card but upgrade its number. They should add a way at some point. Please figure out a way to make us upgrade those instead of like just sharding them, which say I go to, like, this one has a spare one in the in the thing, I can hit Y and trade it in, and that gives me one more. If you look at the very top where it says 48, now it says 49 of the re-rolled cards. It's a very slow process to go and shard all these, and like there I've made 3, so that's worth 1 trade in. If I only had like the 3 cards, then I could go back out to the trade in tab and I could pick a perk that I want for this car. Which car am I? My drifting car. So if I only really cared about, say, speed or something, I could go and re-roll for speed or nitrous. I don't have much nitrous on this car, so maybe I'll roll for that on a perk. There is like the little orange things on the left side, like near the lightning bolt and the flag and the NOS thing, that shows like an indicator of how many cards you have perks on towards that thing, or set bonuses that you have. So I didn't actually get a better card, so that sucks. I got one with NOS, but I didn't get anything. Oh, no, I got jump. Okay, yeah, right. Mine was the blue, and now it's the pink. I mean, jump is a useless stat, but now I have more NOS. So I mean, I equipped that. Then I had to go back over here, and which thing was that? Was that this one? Which one was it? This one. So now I can go and shard these cards, and I'll look for any more that I have to shard on this car. But this is like a per car thing, and it is still slow. Like, they've made it better, but it's still slow. I'm gonna just buy that because it's one better. So now I have like average level, or my lowest level is 12. So the next time this thing restocks, I should see 14, maybe 15 level cards. We'll see. You do have to wait still for this thing to restock, and it used to be like 30 minutes, and they changed it to 10 in a hotfix patch, and then in the other patch they added that you get more money for things. And so, you know, I just wanted to get this video out to kind of say, like, they've made it so you make more money. You're getting, you know, basically more stuff slightly faster, and that's their improvement to the system, because they heard feedback from the community that it wasn't a very good system. Now, it's good that they're taking that feedback into consideration, but I still don't think it's quite enough. And, you know, I wish they would do better. I can't believe I just went under a truck. Like, I wish they would do something to give us an option to just upgrade cards that say we already got like the 3 perfect perks that we want for something. Like, that would be more ideal than the system that they have. I'm just not the biggest fan of this system. And let's see what these come up. So I'm seeing 14s and 13s, not even 14s and 15s like I thought I might. So again, it's minor upgrades on top of minor upgrades still. It's faster than it was. I'll give them that. It's faster than it was. But like, would I just buy a block that was level 13 at the last one just because I wanted the upgraded number? And here's a slightly better block of a different color. Whoop-de-doo. You know, it's not the most exciting thing. I think ECU is one of my lower ones at 12. So, and it doesn't matter what color it is because I don't have a set bonus, but that'll give me a set bonus, I guess. So I'll buy that one. Okay, so now that's one of my lowest ones. What do I have again? The head and the turbo are low, and the turbo doesn't even have any perks on it. So I could probably try and roll for a turbo, and I might get something higher. But watch, like, I'll probably still get a level 12, because this has happened to me a lot of times where I'm like, cool, I got a new car, I've got, you know, level 10 gear. I'm gonna just try and see my luck and see if I can get something good, and it gave me a 13 from a 12. So one upgrade, wow. A lot of times it gives me the same exact number, sometimes not even with a perk, and I'm like, really? Like, this is supposed to be better, but it is random. I get the nature of random. It's not always perfect, but it's just a very it's a weird system. And did that break one of my set bonuses? Yeah, it gave me more pink than orange. So I end up losing a set bonus on that, so, you know, I lose the NOS bonus, and I lose a little bit of acceleration horsepower, but I gain top speed, whatever. Like, the system is just not very good. I wish that they gave you more stats on the cards for what they do, other than it gives you jump and acceleration. I wish they told you like exactly how many speed a card gives, and I kind of wish that the different brands meant something more than the 3-piece bonus or 6-piece bonus. Because I mean, those aren't exciting enough because they're literally just 2 perks getting an extra thing, and I believe the outlaw ones are like the best ones because the outlaw ones give you what? I have to go back and change this. The outlaw ones give you top speed and nitrous, which in most cases top speed and nitrous are good for winning races and stuff. So that's generally the best one, where the pink one gives you like brakes and acceleration. Acceleration's good. I don't think there's an acceleration nitrous or an acceleration top speed thing. I want to say the red one gives you like airtime and NOS or something, or airtime acceleration, something like that. But basically the orange ones are like the best, and then, you know, any other ones you get are okay. And then, you know, if you want to roll for something specific like acceleration, you can, or speed, you can. I'll roll for speed on this one and see what I get. And the rolling for the perks seems to be the best way to go if you don't care what brand and stuff you get, because you'll end up getting, you know, okay, look, I got the same exact card I already have. What is that? That's terrible. Like, I bought one and then I get one exactly the same. Shouldn't I be able to like combine those and make it a higher level? At least give me like a combine option to make those +1 if I got the same card, or the same level card, or 3 of the same level cards. Something. Give me something to give it a like, you know, just +1 to the number. Ugh. It's not the best system, and I wish you didn't have to spend so much time getting cards and then buying cards, and then, I mean, you end up spending all your money on cards that are minor upgrade, and then sharding a bunch of them to get something like this. It's an upgrade in a couple spots, but I don't really need brakes. I don't care about brakes as a perk, so who cares? The NOS is okay. The acceleration's 0.03. The quarter mile's 0.03. Like, that's not the biggest upgrade. 13 more horsepower, but I didn't gain any top speed, because this car is apparently already top speeded out at 212. So even though I got a speed perk, it really only gave me the horsepower. It doesn't get, like, why does it do that? Like, that doesn't make any sense, that's even a thing. But okay, so now I have what? I need a new head, and if I get a pink one, I'll get more of the bonuses. Can I find a pink head? No, because they don't exist. You can't just go shop for what you want. You literally are at the whim of this thing having something every 10 minutes that you need, and I'm 5 minutes into this, so it's going to be a little while. Now I can go and do some races and whatever, and this car is good enough that I can probably win whatever I do. Let's go to one of the ones over somewhere over here. Is there fast travel to this one? Let's fast travel to this one. Which one is this? So I can travel up here and I can go do an event. I mean, it's like gonna get a drink. That's better. But you know, unless I have a car that's really geared for doing events and stuff, it is hard to gear up. You pretty much are at the wait 10 minutes for the next thing to come out. Ow. Found a car. You are really at the whim of them having cars that you need with the perks you need, or the brands that you need to get a perk that you need. I'd say the drift cars are probably the easiest because their events are the easiest to win. Wham, right into that car on purpose. Drift cars seem to be the easiest. Did I? Ugh, never mind. I'm not gonna bother getting the chip now. I'll just get up here. I'm right at the race anyways. Drift cars, because you only need to beat the score. You don't need to beat other cars. You don't have to worry about the speed wall or the auto log things that you have to beat as much as other cars, are easier. Now that's why I spend so much time in the drift cars. You know, it's fun. What is this? Finish the event in 110 seconds. I might be able to do that. I did turn because this is a solo player game, I don't care if I play on easy, normal, as long as I can have fun winning, right? So I did turn down the settings from normal to easy just because I was having such an impossible time winning drag races, and I really wanted to just have fun, and I wasn't able to for a while there. So I'm trying to do it a little bit different than I was. Oops, I hit the wall there. Whoops. Whoops. I didn't break enough, or I should have let off the accelerator. But drag races were like impossible with a brand new car. If I bought a new car and was at like 1 on all the card levels, it was just, I couldn't beat the other guy. Like they were just, the NPCs were just impossible to beat. You know, even though it's kind of scaling you. Shut up, Mac. Shut up. Mac talks way too much. By the way, this guy, he just thinks so much of himself. He's annoying. Like after you've heard his voice a couple times, you're like, okay, he won't stop talking. Stop talking, Mac. But so yeah, NPC cars were kicking my butt. Oh, I hit a little bit of air there. It screwed me up. And that's not very fun when you're trying to gear up a car and you're having such a hard time gearing up a car. It's just not very good to lose over and over again, because you don't really get anything for winning. You don't get a card for winning. You don't get as much money for winning. Sometimes you don't. Some events you don't even get the money if you lose. Whoops. 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 I hit the E-brake and it screwed me up real bad there. Yeah, see how much score I've beaten this. I needed 93K and I got 300 something. So that's pretty easy. It's gonna stop here so I can actually get that chip. I see it. I see it. I'm gonna collect it. If it doesn't just like auto drive off somewhere. Gives me a little bit more money for beating the side bets. So I'm getting more money. Like that event would have been like 20,000 or something before this update, and they made it so it's more. And then these cards hopefully should give me something that's an upgrade. It's 2 upgrades, so it's okay. It's not like a lot, but it's a little bit. Okay, it's fine. Why didn't I get this yet? Boom, got it now. So yeah, I think there's a race from that spot down again, so we'll just do that. But you know, I'm waiting for basically the restock on most of these things. Can I get up there from there? I don't think so. I think I have to go all the way around. Waiting for... Can I hit that thing? How do I hit that? Waiting for the timer. It's not the most fun way to do things, and I wish they would have done something differently. Oh boy, hit the stupid billboard. At any rate, it's good that they've upgraded things. It's good that there's slightly better pacing, but I don't think it's perfect. Still not perfect, and still could use a lot of help. And other than another B1, then B1 in the timer. That's easy enough. I hope that they do something to change it so we can just upgrade cards when we have enough of one. You know, like if you have a perfect statted card, should be able to upgrade it. It just feels better to upgrade something you have than just keep sharding cards. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is a very tight corner. I can't believe it can turn like that. Drift at that speed is funny. Oh, whoops. There's a wall there. Terrible. I need more speed, but I'm not like... I'm not set up to try and get the best speed on this car yet. I think I set the thing more for like bigger drifts than little tiny drifts are hard. Oh yeah, I mean, still, the game plays how I want it to. The cars race how I want them to once they're geared out. Like, if they're not geared out, it is harder to win events, and it sucks trying to gear them out while not winning events because you just don't have the best stats yet, and that's sad. I think it's something they can keep fixing. I'm glad that they made that patch was on November 22nd or something, so it's been a while. I meant to get this video out a little bit sooner, but you know, this is not like a game that I'm going to play every single day and burn myself out on. I'm trying to just have a fun, casual game. Oh dear, that's bad. I'm trying to have a casual game where I just have fun every now and then, and it's a relaxing game, and I'm still having fun with it. I still think it's good. I just I wish there was a little bit better card system, you know, and I don't know. I think other people are interested in that too, knowing when it changes or whatever. Maybe it'll be better. Max, shut up! He talks so much. I feel like some of you guys would want to know like the changes that they make to the game and stuff, and it's important. I didn't make it in the time. I fail. Whoops. So I didn't get the side bet on that one because I was too slow at the beginning, probably. It's weird that they put a beat the timer in drift modes to me, because just I don't know, it's more about the score attack than the speed, but whatever. I know someone thought this card system was really cool, but look at that. That's not an upgrade. It gives me NOS, but it doesn't give me brakes or acceleration like the other card. It's the same brand. It's the same level. That's not an upgrade, so that's getting sharded right away. Yeah, this is just, I don't know. It's a system that I think they really wanted to use to try and encourage you to use the in-game store to buy more cards, and you don't have to. I still haven't went and bought more cards. All it gives you is the reroll tokens, and it does give you some of the cosmetic effects like the pink underglow and the smoke from the tires, and the NOS has a different color. They don't have a different color NOS on this car, but like that's all you get from the other things. Is there anything actually worth using on this? Like, why is it giving me non-branded level 15 stuff? Like, that's like not gonna, I'm just not gonna buy those. Like, that's a waste. Unless I've got so much money I just want more reroll tokens. It's a waste to me. So my lowest cards are 13, 14, and 15, and it's giving me 15. It's not even giving me any 16s. I might be able to trade in and try and get something. Which one was my my worst card? My block or my brakes? Or my head? Block or head? Let's do a block. I might get an upgrade this time, but you know, you gotta work. How many races do you gotta do to get enough cards to shard to do rerolls? It's a finicky system. I got two number upgrade, and then it actually came with brakes and jump, which are useless on a drifting car, and speed, which is okay. So I guess that's okay. I lose the NOS bonus that I had, but it's a higher number, so why not? I mean, it's just not an exciting system, guys. Please, like, make some changes. Anyways, that's really all I wanted to cover in this video. I hope you guys appreciate the updates. I hate having to make corrective type videos and stuff like this, but I am glad that they are continuing the development now. It's been not quite 2 weeks since this update came out, I think, or is it a little more than 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks since this update came out. So I'm glad that they are doing stuff. I'm glad that there's changes coming to the game. I wish they would do something a little bit different, but you know, it's not my game and I'm not in charge of anything. I'm not even paid to make videos for this. I am literally doing this on my own, and just because I enjoy Need for Speed type racing games, I think they are fun. And so here I am, spending my time playing a game for fun. And Mac is just talking up a storm. I barely beat the speed on that one. I wasn't like super trying to be like the fastest, but barely beat it. The average speed. I got a daily challenge complete. I don't know what the daily challenges are. I don't know where it lists those. Here? Every day, take 4 new challenges. I don't know when they added this. I guess it gives you a shipment when you get enough. Okay. Completed. Get at least 3 stars on 6 district activities in a row. Wow. That sounds like a pain in the butt. Win 3 district events in a row. What? What's a district event? Be 3 autolog recommendations. Okay. Those are like the autologs. I don't know who it's pulling these numbers from, but those are kind of hard to figure out. I just need to go win another event. Do I have any shipments? Again, the shipments, like, you get enough of them just from leveling. I don't have any right now, but you get enough of them from leveling and stuff, and then every so many things you beat that I feel like you get enough of the cosmetics, and then it gives you the reroll tokens and stuff and a little bit of money. But I don't feel like anyone needs to buy those. I don't feel like there's like a lot of pressure to buy them. They're not bad. That they're there because maybe you do want to gear up a car faster, or get some. Maybe you want to get some different like underglows or brake colors. I have gotten a couple that I like. They're like the purple ones, and this one's got the pink on this car. I haven't got enough blue. I haven't got enough. I've got a couple of green, but I haven't got enough other colors. I think there's like a lime and an orange and stuff. I haven't got any of the rainbow ones that I've seen people with. Maybe you have to pay for the premium packages for those, because I just have not seen them in the normal packages. Boom, that hurt. But I don't know. I have not seen them. I've only seen in other people's videos, I've seen the rainbow colored ones, and I thought it's kind of cool that they exist, but I don't know if it's something worth spending money on. To me, it's not. So, whoops. I like this paint job on this car. It was pretty slapped together, but it still looks pretty good. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy these kind of videos. If you do, please hit all the socials for me. That all helps out. All the likes, comments, and subscriptions to my Twitch channel at turtlenumber13 or twitch.tv/turtlenumber13. Follow me on Twitter at turtlenumber13, and you can always get the notifications when I'm streaming or when my videos go up on YouTube. And it all helps me out, guys. I really appreciate it when you guys can follow as I'm trying to grow my channels. It's all very nice. So, anyways, we'll see you guys next time.